Hello, viewers. Welcome to your favorite show, Voice of Women, on African Woman TV. My name is Yukeri Nkem Ukafo, and I'm not alone in the studio. I am with somebody of a very good reputation, somebody I respect, a woman of honor, a woman who has actually breached the saying that women belong to the kitchen. But today we shall know that there are women who dream even while in the kitchen. I am honored to have the presence of Mrs. Saratu Abodman. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you.
It's a privilege having you.
Nice to have me here.
You know, being the president of Arewa nurses, you know, it's a great honor, it's a great position. So can you tell us about Arewa nurses, the impact they have made so fast?
Okay. The Arewa nurses, as it implies, is nurses from the north, from middle belt to the farthest north. You know, it's non-political, it's non-religious, it's not governmental. Okay, so we are nurses, who wants to also contribute, to the development of the society and also to increase, the healthy well-being, of Nigerians, even as nurses. Okay, so that is what we stand for, and also to preach peace in the north, because as women, we know that when we cry, when a woman cries, she's hurt because they know she's speaking from the place of passion. So that is what we preach as Arewa nurses, to make sure that there is peace in the north, because what we experienced before, before we were all one, but suddenly, we are against each other, which is not supposed to be. And so even as we take care of our patients, in the hospital, we don't segregate. Every patient is important. Every human being is important. And that's why we want to make an impact. We want to, touch lives and make sure that when a patient comes to the hospital and meet a nurse, you come crying but you smile while going in. Some may not even demand medications, but your skills can raise the dead.
Okay, now, are you trying to say that, there is this notion that some nurses are kind of harsh, that some nurses are the way they talk, there's no sense of empathy? Are you trying to tell me that Arewa nurses has proven to us that that is a lie? Yeah. Are you saying that from what you are saying now, has proven to us that nurses who are kind, that nurses who are nice?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about Arewa nurses as regards to the belief that nurses are kind of harsh?
Okay. Yeah, I would say that, nursing profession is a noble profession. It's a caring profession, because we say nurses, we have caring hands. So we are caring, we are noble, and we have that empathy, to treating our patients. And so that saying, that some are harsh, I believe that, when you meet a nurse that have come into nursing out of passion,
who is called,
they
said the difference between nurses who are called
are different from those who are made.
Who are made,
yes.
Okay.
So when you have, when you see a nurse that is called, you will know the difference. And so, that notion to say that some are white, it all depends, but I would want to tell us here that, through the Arewa nurses, we every time educate ourselves, remind ourselves about the ethics of nursing, of which we should imbibe. We have to be patient. You have a listening ears. It's a holistic care, even caring to the patient's relatives, because this patient is going through a lot. Not only the sickness that brings the patient might be there, but it's thinking about the children at home, thinking about business and whatever. So all of this, it's a holistic care, to make sure that you have the patient's attention to be able to assist in what brought the patient home, knowing that you are also caring for those things that are out there for the patient. So, I mean, nurses are care. We care. Yeah, we care. And I mean to say that through Arewa nurses, when you meet the Arewa nurse, you will know that you have met a caring hand from the heart.
That's beautiful.
I would need to tell you that for myself, I want the best nurse of the year in FCT.
Wow,
1990.
Whoa,
1990 was the
best
nurse
nurse in FCT in 1990. I need to give you a clap. Thank you. You know, when I was introducing, I said this is somebody I respect. So viewers out there will know that I wasn't just saying it. I'm saying that out of my knowledge about you. I watched social media. You paid a courtesy visit to the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State.
Yes.
Can you please share to us the activities, achievements of Arewa nurses?
Yeah. I would say that Arewa nurses, to begin with, we started with ourselves. Educate ourselves, and also make sure that we are on the same page with everyone, making sure that in Arewa nurses, I told you it's not religious, so we have both the Muslims, we have Christians, and we're all there, and by the grace of God, we are together. When you come to, we have monthly meetings. You can never know who is a Muslim, who is a Christian. We are always guiding. We know our boundaries, and we stick to it. I make sure, that nobody is intimidated. Nobody, there's no difference. So because of our activities is that we visit all the hospitals in Abuja. We have visited. Once in a while, we come together. We gather food items. We gather groceries. We gather. So we go to a particular hospital, and then we tell them, we are nurses, so even though we are here fighting every day, but at least to show you that we care. We have come, with so at least just to show you that we care, looking after you and wishing that you get well, and we share for them, and we go from hospital to hospital, and also we go to orphanage, like we had orphanage visitation early this year. We went to orphanage, we buy things, we go, and also like the courtesy call we paid to the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State. We went there because of the insurgency going on, and there are a lot of IDP camps. So we just went to the governor to identify, with the women who are going through a lot, with our brothers and sisters, not only women, brothers and sisters who are going through a lot, and also finding a way that we can we can come in and all of that. And so that meeting, I will tell us was fruitful. She welcomed us, and because hearing our message of peace, the North, we need to come together. Devoid of religion, our culture, tradition, we need to come together, because that was not how we were living before. I was trained by a Muslim, and he never showed me a difference. But Alhaji would get a driver, take me to school, give me offering money, and he bring me back. He does Christmas.
Gives you offering money.
Give me offering money. He do Christmas clothes for me, and when it is Salah, he also make Salah clothes for me. During fasting, I don't fast, but Baba will make sure that I am seated before anybody will take any water. And so I grew up in that environment. But just to wake up one morning and find out that we are against each other. My auntie married a Muslim, which I got to stay with my auntie there, and there was no commotion, there was no killing of anybody. So we're waking up, and they just discovered that we are against each other. And so we need to restore that peace, that unity that we have, because we can see that because of lack of peace in the North, we are gradually going behind. So we need to come together, as North, upholding that unity, so that we can restore, because all of these things that are happening, no matter how the good policies we have, no matter what we are doing, without peace, you can't implement all those things. So
there's progress.
Yes, of course. When there's peace, there's progress. So that is what we've been trying to let our voices know. We might be a small voice, but we know that there are little by little our voice will be heard up there.
Okay. Now, because of our time in the studio, I would like to wrap up with two questions, and that is, Now, how do you think that government can actually assist Arewa nurses to, to achieve their goals? From all you have said, it's all about care. We show care and peace and unity. And of course, that is what we need in Nigeria to grow. Now, how can government help Arewa nurses to achieve this goal?
Yeah, in helping the Arewa nurses, achieve goal. Like I said, sometimes when you hear a nurse shout, maybe either agitated, at the duty post because he's looking for what to use, and the things are not there. Okay, that kind of a thing. So if they make, equip our hospitals, now we are in the age of technology. And so we will have all those things playing up in our various works. You find out that a nurse, you will do your work 1, 2, 3, and then you will get your work done without stress. But now you have to improvise and try to do 1 or 2 things. If they can, help us, to improve our working environment. And also, like for the Arewa nurses, we want, we want the government, to help us, okay, to help us in terms of, inclusion in most of the programs, that they are doing. That is the avenue where we want to preach peace. Want to preach peace. If they, their avenue for us to, to go out there. We need a vehicle because we are establishing our chapters from state to state. Yeah, in the north. Yeah, so we need also vehicles to move from one place to the other. And even when we have like outreaches, we have outreaches too. We just go to a place and then we get our small, we do our BP, at which we are known to do, and then we give some medications, to assist a community. So we need also, when we have such outreaches, if government will help us, with some of those things that we will need to move around. So I think if
this is being helped, people can cover. You do more.
We will do more, and we'll reach out. We'll cover a lot of areas because we want to reach, like, we want to go to even to Meduguri, to ID camp, to go and do medical outreaches, to see them, and also to preach the peace, so that there will be healing in the hearts of those who have lost their loved ones, who have lost properties, who have lost their homes. Where peace can heal, hearts.
Oh, thank you so much. In fact, when you are talking, I could just see that passion, that love for Nigerians. It's easier for some persons to say, the country is not working. I believe that if we as individuals to make a step, just like you allow your dream come true and it becomes a positive impact to people, then Nigeria will be a better place. Thank you for coming. We're very, very grateful. It's wonderful to have you in the studio. Before we say bye to our viewers, they said, health is wealth.
Yes.
How can you how can you, transform that saying to a practical view from your experience? Is really health the same thing as wealth?
It's wealth. Yeah.
So
health is wealth, because without health, you can't be anything. No matter your aspirations, no matter the policies you have, if you are not healthy, you can't achieve what you want to achieve. So, healthy Nigerians is the wealth of the nation.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you. It's wonderful. Hello, viewers. We've come to the end of the segment. Keep watching African Woman TV. My name is Eukaria. Bye.